Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow.
There was a situation where you were coach and then you suspended one of the players, something had happened, and then actually it ended up with a not so good season. This was when you were in the mainland. So how did you handle that situation? I know you said it's faith, but I'm sure people were still going, oh, you see, the superstar's not there, that's why you guys lost.
The player you're talking about is a quarterback named Jeff George, and we had gone to the playoffs in 1995, and I had made a deal with Jeff George. I knew that he had some difficulties prior to him coming to play for me. But I told him this when I signed him. I said, Jeff, here's the deal. You have 3 years left on a contract. I said, if you come to Atlanta, I'm going to make you the highest paid player in the game. I said, you're going to be my quarterback. If Atlanta won't pay you what you think you deserve, somebody else will. You just become a free agent and you'll have to leave Atlanta. But I said, you have to trust me on this now. I will make you the highest paid player in the National Football League. Well, sure enough, that first season he was, I forget, he's like Colt numbers, completed 60-something% of his passes. He had 38 touchdowns, 10 picks or whatever. And it was Pro Bowl kind of numbers. And so he wanted to hold out the next year out of training camp. And I kept calling him. I said, Jeff, we had a deal here. I said, I told you at the end of 2 years, I'm going to make you the highest paid player in the league. You can't hold out. I said, what we say and what we do has the same deal. And, well, they're not treating me right. And so I said, Jeff, I kept going through. And I said, you have to understand something now. This is a team game. It's not a you game. I said, you're having this success you're having because you're on this team. And I said, if you violate and you don't play good enough, I'm going to put in the other guy. I said, I'm telling you that. But yet, if you hold out and you come back and you don't play like you did, the team is going to want Bobby Hebert in the game. And I said, as a coach, I'm going to lose the team if I don't do that. So I said, I'm just being honest with you. I'm telling you, so if you hold out, that's going to happen. So he came back. First game he played unbelievable, really good. But the next game we lost. And he had a situation in the game where he did kind of cost us the game. And so now, it's right there, third game of the season. And so sure enough, I said, if you're going to have to do it now. I said, just get in there, let her loose, do like I know you can do. But if you're not getting it done, I'm going to put Bobby in. So there's no surprises. I want you to be honest with you, tell you what's going on. Well, sure enough, he was struggling and he didn't do what he was supposed to do. So I put Bobby in. Well, he lost it. He started saying all kinds of things. You've seen it a million times on TV. And so I knew that he was done. He totally compromised himself with me and with his teammates. And so when I went in the meeting the next morning on Monday after the Sunday game, and I walked in and the team was, you could hear a pin drop again. I said, here's the deal. Jeff George is done here. We will win or lose with Bobby Hebert. And the team stood up and gave me a standing ovation. And so from that point on, we didn't win many games. We were in every game. We lost, I think, 11 games down that stretch in the final 2 minutes of the game. But Bobby was at the end of his career and just wasn't quite the passer that we needed in what we were doing. But to this day, I have no regrets about that at all. And I really do think that there was a reason why that happened, because there were some things in my personal life that I needed to get straightened up. And it allowed me, when I got fired, the first time I'd ever been fired, allowed me to evaluate, what I needed to get in line. And when that happened, it brought me here.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.